We are back at it again with another episode of the Tottenham Hotspur career mode here in FIFA 22. We're kicking off today's episode with a Conference League game here against Vitesse, which I am of course going to sim with the second team. If I'm looking at the calendar here, so I'm going to sim this game for sure against Vitesse. I'll probably play this game against Everton just because they're a half-decent side. I will probably sim the rest of the games here in November. And then moving on to December, I might as well just play the first home game against Brentford, and then we'll probably leave it with the game against Norwich. So here we have our game against Vitesse. As you can see, of course, I'm going to go with the second team here. We actually have been playing them quite a bit, so it's good to see that a lot of them have some good match sharpness. Of course, Skip and Moldovan there are a little bit not as sharp as the rest, but it's still a half-decent squad. I could see us at least getting a draw out of this. So let's quick sim and see what we get. And it's a 2-0 win. It looks like Harry came on in the second half and got a goal at the end there. And in the first half, Sergio Reguilon got a goal. So that's a 2-0 win. And that's going to be actually pretty big for us in terms of advancing out of a group stage in the Conference League. I mentioned in the last couple episodes that I'm looking for a backup left back that can play in our backup 11 so Sergio Reguilon doesn't have to play every single game. I had to look at the free agents and I couldn't find anyone. So what I'm going to do is I've recalled all my scouts and I've redone their instructions. So I'm looking for a fullback that's first team quality. And I'm honestly, I'm going to check back in January and try to abuse the pre-contract system. So I've looked for players that are 23 to 27 with less than 1 year remaining on their contract. So that way I might be able to sign like one or two good backups that can join next season. I've also done the same for center back. Right now, my only backup center back that's of decent quality is Joe Rodon, and I'd like to have a slightly better backup option. So again, I'll look in January. Same thing for goalie. I intend to keep Hugo Lloris until the end of this career mode. Golini, who is on loan from Atalanta, it would be easy enough to make his loan deal permanent. I haven't even looked to see how much that would cost. I only have about 20 million right now anyways, and I reckon it would be a little bit more than that. I'll take a look, and if it ends up, maybe if I sell some players in January, I'll just make Golini the permanent backup / the goalie of the future. But for now, I'll take a look in January at the goalkeeping options as well. We do have a game coming up here against Everton. It is on the road at Goodison Park. Our first team is full strength. A few guys have a little bit short stamina there, but that shouldn't be a problem to get them through the game. Everton are pretty mid-table. I think I saw that they were 12th. I also just saw before this little intro, I forgot that I sold Ben Davies to Everton, and it looks like he's going to be in the starting lineup. So this will be the first time that we're going against Ben Davies, who I have nothing against as a person, and he was a good servant for the club for a few years. He was a regular starter for a while, but he's just not good enough for me to make the starting 11. This may also be the first time that Dominic Calvert-Lewin faces his old team, who we bought from Everton, but we'll see if I end up bringing him off the bench. But we'll have to see about that. Let's get underway here at Goodison Park against Everton. Oh, and they're moving right away here. Alex Iwobi. Can he get past Reguilon, though? I don't think so. Coleman's on the ball. He'll whip it across, but Hugo's got that covered all day. Reguilon has the ball down the wing, and he'll skip past Seamus Coleman. I think that's Iwobi that's about to catch up to us. I'll just whip it in, try to get a corner, and of course we won't. It'll go right back to the middle. Let's see what Emerson can do. We saw Reguilon made a decent run down the left earlier, but lost the ball kind of near the end. Let's see if we have any better luck on the right here. Now, I already see Emerson in some space. The ball from Son was not the best. I see NdomBALLER. That's not what I wanted to go to. NdomBALLER was open right on the edge of the box. Set it past to Son in the middle, who was way crowded. And now we have some defending to do here. Sanchez does a good job of holding off Demarai Gray, and then immediately lets him get past him. They have the ball in the middle. Hugo makes a great save. You're never going to score directly off a corner. Oh, and Son's in here. The defense is just kind of falling apart. And NdomBALLER! Man, and NdomBALLER just keeps popping up in the right spots. That's why I like him in this game. He's a good center attacking mid. He doesn't track back too much, and he's always kind of right on the edge of the box to either fire in a long-range effort or just kind of pick up on the rebounds just like that. Perfect. And that's his 5th goal of the season. Not bad. again, I think he could get double digits pretty easily. I just see up there in the top left, I was manager of the month. I think that's my second or third time winning that, actually. We are top of the league, but we have another corner to defend here. They're not going to score directly from the header, but we have to watch the rebounds. Like that. The second ball. There we go. Højbjerg plays it to Kane, who's going to play in Son. I see Harold still in the middle. And we'll do that. Can you get the header? Nope. Højbjerg wins the header. Oh. Ooh, Iwobi did me there. Emerson just keeps falling over. That's the second time he's done that. But Lacroix, that's why we bought you. Good pace, good strength. Give it to Son. Back to Emerson, who should be in. We'll cross it. Oh, that's too far. And Begovic cleans up. Son's in again. I'm just going to have a crack from here. I had to. I think it was Holgate was about to close down on me. But it's a good effort. We get a corner, which of course we won't score directly from. This ball is way too far out. But we may get a second shot. Let's work it around. Oh. Ah, almost had it there. We'll go with Reguilon. Can we work a 1-2? Yes, we can. Okay, Reguilon just kind of left the ball behind. And now we have to once again defend. Sanchez, there you go. Why can't you do that in real life? Kane. Just played the wrong ball. They're trying to attack down this left-hand side. We've been doing a good job blocking him off. And we do so again. And let's push it. Ben Davies, man. He's not supposed to be that fast. Keeps stealing the ball from my supposedly quicker players. Now we have some defense to do here. I'm not too concerned. They haven't caused us too much problems down here. We'll concede the corner, though. Let's see if we can defend this corner and get a counterattack to end the half. Or if we can just clear it and then hold on to the ball until halftime. Yep, let's hold. And then we'll just punt it. And that'll be halftime. We have a 1-0 lead here. A half-decent goal, I guess. It came off a rebound, but I think that it was a deserved goal. I'd say a 1-0 lead is probably fair. They haven't really threatened us at all. Reguilon just bodied Alex Iwobi. You love to see that. It's the first one of the best shows of strength I've seen from Sergio Reguilon since we've been playing. I see you. Emerson. Oh, I wanted to do like a flying header. That would have been awesome. Now we have to stop the counter, which we've done pretty well. We've pushed him back. I just played a really poor ball, and now they're potentially on the break here. Good block. Let's see if we can get Son running in. The ball is not the best from Kane. Let's try that again. And again. And NdomBALLER for a second. What a save. Oh, I thought we had worked that perfectly, but that was a great save from Begovic. Kane holding it up. Reguilon's in here. I see. That's how I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to Kane, but that was a great effort from Son anyways. Yeah, we'll bring on Dele Alli. I haven't used him very much, and NdomBALLER's been great. He's a little bit low on stamina. And we'll bring in Dele Alli for this corner. Could be. Again, had a relatively free header. Just fires it right over the net. Hugo with a save. Big save there. We defended that corner well, and now we'll try to break. We'll try to counter. And it already picked out the wrong person. I feel like Everton's going to start pressing us really high up the pitch. And so this will be a good opportunity to get a second if I don't do that. I just got to pick out the right passes. There will be open players. What a block from Lacroix. I feel like I haven't called his name very much this season, but he's been solid. Kane with the ball will break up field. You may have seen I did bring on Tanguy for Emerson. Once again, we have some defending to do. And it's done well. Tanguy goes down in a heap, but we managed to keep the ball. I see Reguilon up here. This is where we need to find the right passes. He's in. Oh, I can't find him. This is the same thing that's been happening lately, is I'm like one pass away from just having a player in on goal, but one of their defenders at the last second puts in a good challenge and stops me. Here we go. That could be one. Ooh, just over the head of Son and the defender. I'm going to pause and make a sub. Ooh, actually, I thought Son was more tired. Kane is more tired than Son. I'm going to take him off, and it has to be done. It has to be Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Can he put the nail in the coffin of his old team? We shall see. Højbjerg just put in a great tackle. Son's in against his old Tottenham teammate Ben Davies. We'll put in a cross. It's a poor cross. Oh, it's too close to Begovic. We'll now make that sub. Dominic Calvert-Lewin will come on against his old team to see if he can make any impact in the last 5 minutes. Holding on to a 1-goal lead. Haven't felt too threatened from Everton this game, but you never know what can happen. FIFA can be cruel. Tanguy's in here. I saw Dominic Calvert-Lewin, but he looked like he was offside, so I didn't play it into him. We're into stoppage time. I have a feeling if we can just hold on to the ball, then we're good for a 1-0 win. Tanguy, what was that? I guess it doesn't really matter because that should be the game. It's not the most convincing win. We got a relatively lucky goal, but I would say on the day, based on the performance, I think we deserve the win. It's a 1-0 win, and that's 3 points. Looking at the calendar here, like I said, we are going to simulate the rest of the games this month. We do have a 2-week international break here, and then we have a Premier League game against Leeds, then a Conference League game here against Stade Rennais, and then another Premier League game here against Burnley to round out the month of November. I know it might seem like I'm simming a lot of games here, but I do just want to kind of not speed through this career mode, but I want to get 4 or 5 seasons in, and I want it to be relatively quick. So that's kind of the reason for why I'm simming these games. So I'll see you all in a second at the Leeds game. So here we are at the Leeds game. We do still sit first in the Premier League. We're tied with Liverpool on points, but we do have a game in hand. Leeds are in 10th. So I'm relatively confident in this game. We have a full strength starting 11 and everyone's fully fit. Again, it's a home game. It should be a win. It is a win. We did leave it kind of late. Kane winning it in the 81st minute with Rafinha scoring, and then NdomBALLER, who continues his good run of form with a goal in the 35th minute. We have a scouting update from Woodhouse. This guy has been claimed by Northampton, so I'm not too bothered by it. I'll just remove him. Taking a look at the other players here, I'm just really looking at mostly potential. None of these guys seem too convincing. This guy, Musat, seems okay. He might have been on here last time. I'll tell you what, if this is no, this shouldn't be the end of the scouting report. So I'll leave him on there still. But it doesn't look like there's really much else. Ooh, this guy could be interesting. Kiobanu doesn't have the best value, but good potential. I'll tell you what, we'll sign him up and then we'll list him for loan. Here we are at the Stade Rennais game. If I'm looking at our group table here, we're guaranteed to go through. There's only 6 points left on offer, and we're 7 points ahead of Vitesse. So I'm just going to keep simming these games with the second team. I honestly don't care about positioning in the table. We're going to advance anyways, and it's just, like I said, more of an opportunity to get the second team some playing time. And it is a pretty convincing loss away from home, 4-2. I think this is the most we've conceded so far in this career mode. Calvert-Lewin got a goal, and Dele got a goal. Again, I'm not too bothered by it. We're into the next round anyways. Just trying to get the second team some playing time. No offense to my Scottish fans, but I'm going to reject this offer. And here we are against Burnley. I know this is away. This game actually got canceled in real life. Playing away from home, especially at Burnley, is never easy. They are in 17th, and our first team should be pretty well fit and ready to go. So we'll give this game a sim. And we can only manage a draw. That's kind of a tough result. And NdomBALLER gets us the draw. Man, he's been scoring on a pretty consistent basis. I can't lie. I am a little bit disappointed with the result, but away from home, a draw is never necessarily a bad thing. I did just want to take a look at our stats here, and would you believe it, Tanguy NdomBALLER is our leading goal scorer with 10 goals this season. He's the first and only player in the double digits so far with 16 games played. He's also got 2 assists, which isn't bad. Calvert-Lewin, for not being a first-team player, he must be either scoring when he comes off the bench or in the Conference League, if I'm looking at those numbers there. He's got more goals in the Premier League than he does in the Conference League. Son's got 6. Kane only has 5. In terms of assists, it looks like Dele Alli might actually have the most. Emerson's doing well from right back. So some interesting numbers so far through the season. We have the Brentford game here now, which is going to be the last game I play in this episode. They do sit 20th in the Premier League. I probably could have simmed this game, but I did want to play against a variety of teams. This game only takes place like 2 days after our most recent game, so some of our starting 11 was a little bit tired. So I did have to make some adjustments. You'll see that I've brought in Joe Rodon for Davinson Sanchez, and then Oliver Skip for whoever starts there, Lo Celso, and then Bergwijn is playing at cam instead of NdomBALLER. We'll see what happens with the rest of the team. I anticipate having to bring on Tanganga again for Reguilon, and then probably Calvert-Lewin for either Kane or Son. But knock on wood, I'm not too nervous about Brentford. They don't have the strongest team, but you never know. They may give us a challenge. But without further ado, let's get into this Brentford game. We're getting into the busy time of the year when fixtures are coming thick and fast. Like I said, we only had about a 2-day break between this game and the last game, and I know we have probably 2 games a week for the next month or so. So this is where having all those players out on loan may come back to hurt us a little bit. We don't have the biggest squad depth. I really hope that we'll be able to find some depth either in the free agents or just in January in general. Here we go from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It is Brentford against Tottenham. Oh, Emerson's just been taken out. That could be one of the quickest yellow cards. All right, Rico Henry. Emerson's about to have a big game because you know I'm going after him on that side. Let's see if Emerson can whip a good cross in. Ooh, that's poor. Oh my God, Skip's just been taken out and he's injured. Come on. I hope he can just run that off. Bergwijn has the ball. Oh, Henry on that yellow card. Oh, I'll win that. Thank you. What a poor touch from Rico Henry. To Kane. To Bergwijn. Back to Kane. One time. What a save from Alvaro. And it's having me take him out. What a shame. What an actual shame. Okay, well, NdomBALLER is coming on. I guess he doesn't get much of a rest, all of 8 minutes. It's all right, Skippy. That's our first major injury of the season. Hopefully it's not too of a long-term one because we need him for depth. And again, from a corner, a free header, nothing comes of it. Kane on the ball here. Let's give it to Højbjerg. Back to Kane. Oh, someone was making a fantastic run. It was just, I didn't see it. Son, finesse. What a terrible finesse. Why is Joe Rodon so far up the pitch? Joe Rodon, get back on defense, man. What's up with these players I'm starting for the first time just not doing what they need to be doing? Beautiful. Like, what's that? Why is Christian Romero making a run forward? I mean, he was open, but why is he there? And now it's Lacroix. Romero. Kane, finally a player that we actually want with the ball in this position. Turns it over. This has been a mess of a game so far. Like a 3-minute yellow card to Rico Henry. Skip gets subbed off in the 8th minute. Romero's bombing forward as if he's a striker. Nothing's making sense right now in this game. I'll just keep running with Son here. He'll get past him. This should be a goal. Has to be. Finish that. I don't actually believe that. That has to be a goal. That can't not be a goal. I actually think I just might sell Kane. He's really not been good this season. He doesn't score. He does have a decent passing ability. Come on, Bergwijn, you got to hold on to that. And they'll just dribble it out. I don't know what's happening, but a lot of the computer players have been derping out in this career mode. You might remember the most odd own goal scored by David De Gea a few episodes ago. And players just like not positioning their bodies correctly and just letting the ball run out of play pretty routinely is just odd. Oh, he was in the middle. I saw him. I know. But I'll give a Emerson cross here. What was that? Bergwijn just got smacked in the face. Finish that. Finish that. Their defense is good at blocking. Oh no. How have we let him in so easily? Lacroix is there though. Kane, move! Why is he not moving? Harry Kane, by not moving, has ended that counterattack. Work it to Emerson wide. Is that Højbjerg? It is. NdomBALLER. Kane. Bergwijn. Reguilon. Oh, well cut out by Sergio Canos there. Reguilon was in, and I was about to have a crack with him. It's been hectic. There we go. Beautiful. Has to be. Let's go. We finally get it to Reguilon, who's been making beautiful runs down that left side all game. We couldn't get it to him the last time, but we get it to him this time, and he makes it 1-0 Tottenham. What a finish. At least Kane can get some assists. I'll give him that. He's good. He's more of a center forward than a striker right now. And that's Reguilon's first goal of the Premier League season. Awesome. Uh-oh, they might be in here. Emerson put off Tony a little bit. Hugo makes a big save. Hugo has been making some great saves this season. I'm really impressed with him. Can we take that, please? Thank you. Yeah, that's my ball. We're into extra time here at the end of the first half. We just need to stop this attack, which we do. And we can't get it far enough up the pitch. Just boot it, Romero. Make it halftime. There we go. All right, a really well-worked goal for 1-0. This game has been kind of all over the place, like I've been saying. I think we're kind of fortunate to have scored a goal, but we have the lead. I'm going to see if I want to make any substitutions. I don't think so. I think Reguilon will be fine for another 20 minutes or so, but I'll probably bring on Tanguy for him, and then probably Calvert-Lewin for Kane, and then possibly one more sub. Reguilon's in again, but I don't think he'll have the opportunity for a shot here. And NdomBALLER might, though. Yeah, that was always on his weak foot. I couldn't get it to him in his forward momentum. He had to stop, and that was always going to be a tricky shot. They've managed to work it wide here to Rico Henry, who's done... How freaking lucky can you get? I don't know how Emerson didn't win that ball. It's like it just went through him, and then they got a really lucky deflection. How did Emerson not win this? Did he get megged? I don't even know how that happened. And then a huge deflection off of Romero, I think. And it's 1-1. And Hugo's had to make another save. Again, I wasn't even talking because I didn't think anything would happen, but they've just been walking it up the middle. Joe Rodon has not been impressive so far. We definitely need more depth at center back soon, because Joe Rodon ain't the answer. And we're about to turn it over again. What a tackle from NdomBALLER. That's the effort we want to see for the badge, and we're going to lose that ball. We just can't put any passes together right now. And then they just keep marching the ball right up the middle. And just like that, they made it 2-1. And we're losing. I just can't. I don't know what's happening. I can't get my players straight in the midfield. Let's see what Emerson can do. Come on, make Rico Henry work. We want him to get a second yellow. We need the man advantage now. Let's see what we can do here. Yep. Son's out wide. And NdomBALLER with a terrible shot. Oh, Kane should have done better. Kane should have done better. We have a corner, though. How can we work it? That's a poor corner. I mean, Bergwijn got a head on it, but as per usual, puts it over. They keep getting some really good opportunities. All right, I'm going to make a few subs here. I don't think I can take Reguilon off now. I should, but I probably won't. I'm definitely going to bring on Calvert-Lewin. I'll leave on Reguilon for a little bit longer. He's our best attacking option, honestly, right now. He's been getting into space, so we need him to keep doing that. And here he goes again. That's a good run. Son's there. Emerson's working it in. To whoever that is. Oh, what a save. Oh, that was Calvert-Lewin. Man, that was a good ball. Even better save from the goalie, though. Terrible corner. Let's hold on to it. Come on. Calvert-Lewin. I honestly didn't think that was going to go in. I probably should have squared it to Son, but I thought that the goalie would either come out and grab it or a defender would put a leg out. So I just smashed it with Calvert-Lewin, and it went in far post. I guess we'll take it for 2-2. So I see Son there. I should square it there, but I take one extra touch, and then the goalie just kind of derps out. So, I mean, we'll take it for 2-2. Game back on. Booming header from Lacroix there. Let's go. Let's go. Has to be. This goalie is outstanding. Who is this goalie? That should be a goal again. Here we go. Here we go. I see you. I see you again. Terrible passing there. Emerson. Oh. Come on, Pierre. There you go. No, 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 no. Hugo with a huge save. I made a terrible mistake there with Romero. All right. I want Reguilon to be fresh for the next game because that is in a couple days as well. So we'll bring on Tanganga. And can Brian Hill play here? I'm out of substitutions. Never mind. I forgot I had to take Skip off in the first half. So that'll be it. Reguilon, you played a heck of a game. But we need you for the next one. There you go, Pierre. Bergwijn, you're faster. Just take him. Turn him and burn him. All the way. We're going all the way. Ah! So frustrating. Yes, Emerson. No, Emerson. Oh. All right, now they're making me nervous. They're applying the pressure here. They are applying the pressure. And we've not been defending very well. Yep, just get out. Block the cross. There we go. And play it out. There we go. There we go. Yep. Nope. Oh my God. Højbjerg has had a terrible game. Too many passes that have gone straight to the opponent. But here we go. Tanganga's in. And he's too slow. But he plays it in. Oh, it's off the post. Are you kidding me? That was it. Tanganga actually found room for the cross. And I think that was NdomBALLER. Just headed it right into the post. Hold the ball. Let's go now. Let's go again. Yes, he's in. He's on. Calvert-Lewin to win the game. And the goalie has saved it again. This goalie is amazing. I need to see how many saves this goalie made, because we should have won that game. Their goalie made 8 saves. They were all good saves too. I guess it's not a loss, which we were in a losing position, but I guess I'll take the point. Oh, and I've just noticed that draw now takes us out of first place. We are now 1 point behind Liverpool, who we play this month. Just looking at the calendar again, I'll sim 2 more games this episode. We'll sim this home game against Norwich, hopefully get a win and back on track, and then we'll sim the last group stage game of the Conference League and leave it with this Premier League game against Brighton and Hove Albion for the next episode. Against Norwich, we get back to winning ways, but barely. Kane gets us 2 goals. And we were actually losing. Rashitska scored a goal in the 18th minute, but Kane bags a brace, and we're back to winning ways, 3 points at home. Going into the last group stage game of the Conference League, we still do have a shot of winning the group. I don't know, actually based on head-to-head, probably not. So I think we're guaranteed to finish second, but again, I'm just going to sim this game with the second team for the last time, and then after that, we have the knockout stages. And we do get a 2-1 win, Tanguy scoring a goal, and then Bergwijn winning it for us in the 78th minute. So at least we end the group stages on a win. Going into this game against Brighton, we still sit in second, 1 point behind Liverpool. We have opened up a tiny gap over the rest of the league, but it's still pretty close. And so the next episode, maybe we'll try to get through December. I'll probably sim this game against Brighton, and then I'll actually most likely play this game, back-to-back games against Leicester, and then Liverpool, and that'll be the big one. And then we'll sim these last 3 games to wrap up the month of December and get us into January. But we'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned to the channel for the next episode.